all, congratulations on Wimbledon. Very, very happy for you. Just can you reflect back on, this is your first tournament back, just reflect back on that title. It's so great.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's it has been an incredible journey for me. I'm playing in London, especially what happened, the tournaments before, trying to understand what I did not wrong, but in kind of what I could improve, and there I finally did it, so I'm very happy. But in the other way, it has been amazing to see my family there, my brother, the people I really love, which I saw after the tournament. It was such a nice atmosphere, but it happened already. We are here in Cincinnati. We try to get ready. Here the conditions are very, very tough to play for us players. So yeah, here and New York is going to be very important for me, and hopefully it's going to be a good U.S. swing.
Yeah, I love the fact that you'd like to move on and get to the next tournament, but I think I was so impressed the emotional moment when you patted the grass. That was so cool. What went through your mind in that moment? Because it seemed like it really hit you.
Yeah, it was a moment what I never felt before, because only me and my team, we know exactly what we went through. It was the week before Wimbledon was maybe one of the best practice weeks I've had, and before the tournament I said, guys, I'm ready to play, and we didn't exactly know how I would react after Paris. Had a very early outcome in Halle, which in other ways was fine. And then we, match after match, I felt ready, and then better and better. Got lucky with Grigor. But this for me, I tried to use it as a sign. You never know what's happening, and that's how it is in tennis. That that you have to understand why and how some things happens, and then I really raised my level. I played one of the best tennis I could play, and yeah, it was a very, very emotional day for me. And also after we had me and with my small team, we had a nice celebration. So it was very nice.
Yeah, it was great to watch. I know now you're here in Cincinnati, coming in to defend your title. Completely transformed facility. I mean, it's unbelievable. What are your thoughts on being back here?
Yeah, it's very strange for us players to come to a place where everything is new, and it took me a couple of days to understand where the locker rooms are and where the dining room is, and then all these kind of things. But it's amazing. I always say that we are very happy and lucky that these kind of things happens also in our sport, that we try to innovate, and they did an amazing job. It's for sure now one of the best tournaments we have. Maybe it's the best, I don't know, but it's amazing. So we are here, we try to play some good tennis. People, they love tennis here, so hopefully it's going to be some good week.
You said the conditions changed. How did they change for you?
Yeah, so here, my point of view, it's the tennis balls are getting smaller. Like the more you play, the smaller they get, and which is very strange because usually they open up and they get slower, but here they get actually faster. The ball bounces much higher, and we haven't had one very windy day yet, but it's going to be very difficult if here is going to be wind. We saw it last year. I remember the match against Andre, super windy, so very difficult. It's going to be just a mental game, and I'm trying to accept every situation on the court, and I'm trying to be ready. So let's see.
Well, we're happy to have you back.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You've had a little time to let Wimbledon soak in. Iga was just in here saying that one feels a little bit different. How about for you? How does it feel?
Yeah, of course. This one was very different also because what I had the Grand Slam before, what happened there, and coming back and showing this kind of level also at times surprised me too. So I'm obviously very happy. I took some time off after seeing my family and friends and very important people who I have around, and yeah, and after that, of course, again, back to practice. Trying to be as ready as possible for this U.S. swing, which is very important too. So, but it felt very, very special.
How do you balance the time between celebrating and soaking in the moment of winning Wimbledon, to then recharging and resting a bit, to then preparing for the next tournaments?
Well, it also takes time for me to understand what is good. In the past, I also made sometimes mistakes that you start too early at times because the body and mind needs to recover and needs to understand what happened, and and also of course the conversations what I have with the whole team, trying to understand what's best, and of course these are, when you win big titles, there are very special moments, and you have to live them in a way of doesn't have to be celebration or not. It's I always love to surround myself with good people and with the people I love, and that's the only thing really. And it depends also in what situation I am, in how much I really played, and in everything. So it's never one rule.
What do you think about the new venue and also the expanded player field this year?
It's amazing. I was talking with all the players, and it's actually very strange for us to come to a venue where everything is new, and it's amazing what they did in 1 year. Everything has improved so much, but mostly the space we have for us players. There are huge things inside and also outdoors and indoors. The dining area is much bigger, and when you come from the transportation, it's like a hotel kind of. So it's amazing. So incredible. I feel very happy and honored to have this kind of revolution, because it's something great for us and our sport, and it's really nice.
And also the player field going to 96 this year. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, this now are so many tournaments, 96 draw, and it's long. Tournament is long, but in the same time, we cannot control everything. I think for the fans, if we talk about the fans, they have 2 weekends where they can watch hopefully some good tennis, which is good. The audience hopefully is going to be nice, and this is exactly what we need. If I would prefer to have a 1-week event, yes, because it's something I really like. For example, the tournament in Monaco, but it's okay. So I'm here and I'm very happy.
Irina was in here and I asked her about her vlog, and you have one. You've kind of like put some episodes out, but why did you start it specifically? But what do you enjoy about making it exactly?
Well, it's because people, they know us only as tennis players. They don't really know how we live, and I believe every player is different of how he lives the sport, or in this case tennis. And people know me as not smiling, not like this kind of thing, but it's actually not like this. I like to surround myself, as I said before, with good people and enjoying time, even if it's simple stuff, but I like it. With my family too, in Wimbledon, for example, and it's nice. So I try to. We're gonna put out also some different kind of videos what we made in the 3 months where we didn't where I couldn't play any tournament. So yes, hopefully people enjoy it, and hopefully also people get to know me better as a person itself.
Still training with a sleeve? Is your elbow still a little tender, or are you good?
No. The elbow is good. Today was the first time that I put the sleeve on, because I like the feeling of the sleeve. It gives a little bit more like the impact with the ball, it's slightly more stable. That's my point of view, and I liked it in Wimbledon. I had to see how it is when it's very hot and humid, because it's a little bit different. So it's gonna be something what I'm gonna take in consideration. But I really love the feeling of it, of pure striking. So let's see.
Last one in English.
Last year, from this time of the season to the end of the year, you played great. Just what about this sort of part of the season makes you feel comfortable, and what about your game do you think matches up so well?
I think it's also the decisions what I put into consideration to arrive to this stage of our season. It's now I feel like, you know, that it's still long the season, but most of the season is kind of over, you know, with 3 Grand Slams played already, and only one left, and after there is obviously Asia and Europe swing still, but I think we had a great balance. Of course, this year was a bit different because of what happened, but last year, for example, you know, we decided to not play some tournaments to be also fresh in the end of the year, and I think this is going to be very important also for the rest of my career. No, I'm not playing everything. I'm trying to practice, having a good rest, having a good balance. Hopefully, I play good tournaments, which then allows me to make this kind of decisions. And yeah, and then we see. But usually, I like this swing now. Only hard court for me, it's something good. But yeah, every year is different. So let's see.